very well.
Please, someone do something. Don't hurt me.
Where's it gone?
Did you hear something? Guess it's all clear.
Oh dear. Oh god, it's at the college. Got it. Well, Lydia, I sort of did have to do something because there's something that I haven't actually told you. Due to a sequence of unfortunate incidents. Yeah, I know. I'm actually the Archmage here. I'm hoping they've forgotten about it. Do you think anyone will notice a corpse there?
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
Well, that doesn't sound good. Is that something I need to know about? Right, Lydia, there's one person who, if anybody here is going to know anything, it's going to be the librarian.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
I don't think I've got any overdue books.
All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Thank you. Right, Urag, there's something that I really need to know, and it's really, really important. So, I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it?
Oh.
Do you even know what you're asking about?
Well, yes, I know what I'm asking, but otherwise I wouldn't be asking.
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security.
Well, I need to find one, and I was told that you could help. And I also, as an Archmage, thought that you at least would know something about it.
I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
Urag.
Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Urag. That book. I know some. I know some of some of the books are a little bit, probably above my level a bit. But that Ruminations book is insane.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Signus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls, but, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
What, gone as in the head, or gone as in somewhere else?
Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since.
Right, so, north. Is that a roof? Right, Lydia, it's not only a roof, it's got a door. Oh, I so don't like see-through floors. Oh, there's someone down there. Hello? 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 Wait, excuse me, Septimus,
It licks
Septimus.
the panes and smokes the glass.
Now, I heard that you know about the Elder Scroll.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Arisen beyond its grasp. I haven't arisen above its grasp, so where is it?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby.
Okay.
Relatively speaking.
Now, Septimus, we're in the Dawnguard. We really need the Elder Scroll. So, can you help me to get it or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Okay, so what is it that you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is
mean
clever
that?
among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies.
Okay, so Blackreach. Where's Blackreach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Zark. Often, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
You what? How do I get in?
Two things I have for you. Two shapes. One edged, one round.
It wasn't a lot of sense, I agree. Come on, let's get out of there. Right, I'm not sure how much help Septimus Mad person is. It could be a fool's errand that we're going on. Still, that hasn't stopped us before, is it? Come on then. This must take up the entirety of the mountain, Lydia. Look at it. Come on. Look. I wonder why that Nern route was red. Still annoying, but it was red. So we've got a table and a couple of chairs looking at somewhere where you'd slice something in half. Did they have some very strange idea of entertainment or something? Look, some more benches. Was this some gruesome execution or something? Yeah, it makes you think. Well, someone's cooking, but the fire's cold. One person by the looks of it. Can't see any more bedrolls. Looks like that's what happened to the person with the bedroll by the looks of it. Right, Lydia, his journal keeps saying stuff about light. So... light and then randomly press buttons. Brilliant. And it's the Elder Scroll. Come on. Lydia, you know what? I hope he's right about this dwarven thing being able to transcribe it so he can read it. Because didn't they say that people trying to read it would go mad? Though, to tell you the honest, I don't think anyone would notice. Not with him. Septimus, I got your thing for you.
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Well, this might help. I got your lexicon done.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
Okay. Anyway, I've got your box.
Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
I've got to go round getting blood out of people, which is the sort of thing that vampires do. And I'm part of the Dawnguard, and we are anti-vampire. And yet you are asking me to do the sort of thing that vampires do. Why do you want to open that box anyway?
The box contains the heart. The essence of a god. It was thought to have been destroyed by the Nerevarine, but my lord told me otherwise.
That box contains body parts. What's this lord that you're talking about?
The Daedric Prince of the Unknown, Hermaeus Mora.
Oh, God, no.
I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some dissent spread,
Oh, God.
a plague or two. For the secrets I can endure. In time, he brought me here to the box. But he won't reveal how to open it.
Well, he doesn't know, does he? Oh. He doesn't know, he doesn't know everything. The Scold were keeping secret. Oh, my fault that. The Scold and Solstein were keeping secrets from Hermea thingy, him. Oh, God. This is not good. This is not good. Not good, not good, not good. Right, so you want to get... body parts of a god that have been stored in a Dwemer lockbox. And to do that, you need blood. But because the Dwemer are all dead, you need the blood of all the other elven races. Great. Right. Lydia, did you hear all that? We've got to well, I don't think we have to actually bite people's necks, but it's still a little bit close to being a vampire. Obtaining blood is a little bit too close to being a vampire for my liking. Let's get back to Fort Dawnguard anyway, and see what Isran says. Oh God, what's he gonna say? Oh God, not him. You might want to hold back.
I've been watching you since you defeated Mirak. Your progress is most impressive.
Okay, what do you want this time?
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end.
Oh, not another one.
Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary.
Not
What
a chance.
say you?
Not a chance. We've had this conversation before. Not a chance.
Be warned, many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
The Skald evaded you until I came along. Lydia! Why am I being so negative? That's the effect. Yeah, that's the effect that bleeding Serana had on me. We've got both Elder Scrolls. We should be heroes, and there's me looking on all the down things. It's that bleeding vampire. She's infected me with complainy, whingy whininess. We're heroes. We are good Dawnguard. What are the Dawnguard people? Are they Dawnguard guards? Dawnguardians? What are we? Because I keep saying people. And what we are is we are the people. We are the people with the other Elder Scroll. Let's go in and report it. Come on. We might not have to say anything about Hermaeus Mora. Probably best if we can avoid it. Don't want to dampen anyone's spirits with all blackness. Okay. Positive mindset. Dexian, what have you done to your eyes?
I trust your journey was successful?
Oh, absolutely. I've got you the Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why? What's happened? Is it something to do with your eyes?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
It is your eyes, isn't it? You've got a bandage on your eyes. Oh God, does that mean you're...
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Is there any potions, anything that can help?
No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
Oh God. Well, that's it then. We're finished.
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
Well, I'm part of the Dawnguard, aren't I? I'm a Dawnguardian. Is it Lydia? Oh, it's Dawnguardian. Reckon it's Dawnguardian. So, I am going to do anything that the Dawnguard needs. What is it that I need to do?
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Moths? Okay, of course you're a moth priest, aren't you? Does that mean I've got to become a moth whisperer?
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully remove the bark. The only tree that I've stabbed was the elder tree, and that was with a great big knife, and it leaked, and it didn't like it. So, how am I going to do that?
In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Okay, so let's say this ritual works. How the hell are moths related to Elder Scrolls?
Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
So you're telling me that moths can read? Okay, well, let's go with the moths can read bit. Though, because they've got funny eyes with lots of little segments, I find that very hard to believe. But let's go with it. Let's say they can read. They can't talk.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the moth priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
Well, that sounds a bit Dwemmerish, tuning into sounds and things, or Nernrooty. Right, I'm gonna go with it a bit further. We've come this far. I'm gonna carry on a bit further. So, moths sing. Oh my God, we got onto breeding moths and now singing moths. So, how do singing moths help a moth priest?
By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
Oh my God, you're sounding like Septimus. So, moth priests spend years preparing for this, and only if you can do it. How the hell do I stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, They would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
You're not coming. Lydia, we've got another bloody Septimus on our hands here. Oh God, Serrano, what are you doing? Lydia, have you got any idea of? Oh no, she's not insisting on coming, is she? Ah, that's all we need. Have you got any idea where we're going to find one of these moth draw knife things? You're insisting on coming, are you? Oh God. Well, God, I suppose you're going to be safer with me than in there, in a fort, full of vampire haters. Do not upset me. Someone's going to complain about us littering the countryside with massive dragon corpses at some point. I can see it happening, I really can. Right. We've tried the shops. No one seems to sell them.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
Stop complaining. In fact, nobody's even heard of them. So Dexian mentioned a glade where they were used. I'm hoping someone may have dropped one there. It's worth checking out. I mean, there's only so many shops in Skyrim. Oh. Typical Valkyrie weather.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
It's what keeps the...
Watch the skies, traveler.
Well, I was doing that. Anyway, it's what keeps all this lovely vegetation green apart from when it gets hit by lightning. Great. Okay, we need to go in that direction. It's in the mountains over there somewhere. So we'll try this track. Okay? If it's too sunny for you, Serrano...
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
I was just about to say, if it's too sunny for you, you can always go back. Okay. Not this path. Try next one. Oh, this is pretty. What are you firing at? Lydia, you remember that thing that Septimus wanted us to do? Well, that was an orc. And it doesn't have to be living people. We don't have to be like her. I don't know what she's doing. But we can actually get the blood from corpses. Probably fresh ones. That other bandit. We've got some blood. That other bandit. We've got some blood off him as well. We might be able to do it actually. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. Let's have a look. Right, Lydia, they're always in caves. There's a cave here. Should we go and have a look?
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, if you know what I mean.
Should we stay out here and have our lunch before we go in? Stop demanding. Come on, girls.
I'll head back home if you need me. This must be the place.
What did you say to Lydia? I will find out. I've got a job to do at the moment. I am not happy. Have a look around for this. See if you can see any of these knife things on the
Not
floor.
very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Oh, you ungrateful cow. Show a bit of respect. Maybe all those hundreds of years ago when you were put in that ground, in that coffin thing, people had different manners. But today, we show people respect, so do not... Hey! We don't turn our backs on people when they're talking to us. Show a little bit of respect. You've upset Lydia, and now you're bad-mouthing Dexian. Watch yourself. Right, it goes in deeper here. Oh, now that's what I call a grove. I thought the first bit was a bit disappointing. And it's got moths. Okay, have a look around, see if you can see a knife anywhere. Oh! Okay.
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees.
Oh god, you're too close again. That's another thing. Standing too close. Oh, well, there's one right there.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Oh, I can't see where I'm going. Weird. Right, Serana.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Yeah, never mind.
After everything we've been through, it damn well better work. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
According to the funny glowy symbol things, it's in a place called Darkfall Cave. And stop you thinking that we've got some sort of friendship that's going on that we don't have. Doesn't matter how much you try and gaslight me on that one. It's not there. Anyway, according to the Elder Scroll, glowy, runey things, Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
Do you know what? It actually gave me a map and its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
What the hell are you?
I think you're bleeding.
Right, we're after a cave. Let's go up here. Caves are usually in cliffs and things. Like there.
That'll teach you. Stay on your guard.
Stop telling me what to do. Oh! Okay, that's sort of unexpected. Oh, you had to do it eventually, didn't you?
These people. Why would anyone want to set up camp here?
'Cause they're mad. God, I keep thinking that's a live one. Oh, too quiet. Oops, sorry, didn't I warn you?
Who's there?
I won't do that, I'm holding the torch. the hell is that?
You have nothing to fear here.
Hello?
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the
Yeah.
Great Chantry of Auriel.
This is a temple to Auriel.
Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow elves? You're a farmer.
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
Well, I think you probably know why we're here.
Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What sort of help did you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother. Okay. Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
So you want him dead because he's not your brother anymore? You're not making much sense. What did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning and began killing everyone without pause.
Okay. Didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
Right, so you haven't got any proof of him even being alive still?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
So have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
So this is snow magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? It makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Okay,
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
I do have a question.
Questions? I expected as much.
Do you ever get time off? Right, ooh. Oh, aren't they odd? Right, if he said that there are betrayed about, when he said, you stop creeping up on me like that. What he called the betrayed, we call the farmer. Great. Like that, farmer.
Looks like these fallen are here to stay. They must be who that priest was calling the betrayed. Done and done.
I suspected that you weren't bothering to listen to me. Well, that doesn't look good. Especially when you consider that they're doing this by feel. Did you not see that I went around that?
Are you? Who's there?
Is he wagging its tail at you? Oh my god, you got a puppy dog Charis. I don't know what to say. So run, get out of the bloody way. Thank you. Oh. Hey, big pussycat. Oh.
Who's there?
Oh.
Done and done.
I must have rubbed his fur the wrong way. Oh. Did you fall down, Glowy dear, or do you live here? I'm not blind.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
You have no idea how dodgy that sounds. But let's say yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Right, let's go and fill our vessel. Right, on we go.
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere.
Got a cat behind you. Oops.
Done and done. More spiders? I like the ones back home better.
What, because these are smaller? Your ones are bleeding huge. Like that one.
This is the kind of thing I've been wanting to see. Makes everything else worth it.
What, snow? Or lots of waterfalls?
Is that another one of those way shrines up there? I wonder where this one goes.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well spotted, Serana.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Learning, Initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
I still think it sounds really dodgy. You might want to rephrase it, but yes.
Ariel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
Cool.
this ice feel a little thin to you?
Yeah, all ice does. Oh, dragons. Oh, dragons. Great. Ooh.
Like you could.
One down.
I still remember how to fight.
Aha!
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
I'm not gonna say it. I've said it enough times. Yes.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Ariel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Thank you.
May Ariel's glow shield you from your enemy.
Thank you. Oh. What are you? I've opened the gate so you can get out if you want. I'm sure you don't want to be in there.
Who's there?
Ew.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
We were just in there. Good grief. Anyway, I found a book for Urag to take. You don't know Urag. My librarian. Well, the college's librarian. Yeah, for him to take a look at. You'll probably find it interesting. Well, it looks like you're going to get your wish, Serana, because it looks like we're going inside again. Right, no more griping about the weather.
It almost doesn't even look real, you know?
Stop talking down about people. They can't see what they're doing. It's amazing what they construct without being able to see. Okay, so I'm going around shooting them, any and all that I can see, but that doesn't negate the fact that the creatures that can't see, they do some extraordinary stuff. And you need to learn an appreciation of cultures other than vampire. I should have just gone through it. Or looked to see what the trap actually was. Or send you through it.
Looks like they're better at making traps than they are at making bridges. A strange race these
I'm going to count that as an effort. Even if I am tempted to push you off the side here. But it's better than what you said before, so I'm going to call that an effort, so... because it was at least vaguely positive. Oh, where's that come from? Who's there? Well, get out of the way of it then. Oh.
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
May the blessings of Ariel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
That has to be the place. I've never seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. By the blood.
Oh, we haven't got them all. We've missed one. There we go.
If we open that one, we'll be able to move around this valley a lot faster.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Ariel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Out of the way, I'm doing it. Tirana! Oh yes.
Then behold Ariel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum. May Ariel's radiance fill your heart with joy.
Oh, thank you. Oh! What's happening? Better not step in the puddle. Oh my goodness. What happened here?
These Falmer, they're frozen in the ice. I wonder how long they've been like this. I thought the soul camp was creepy.
Right, is there any way to find out what happened here? Okay, if we get down, I don't think we're getting back up in a hurry. We need to find another way up.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Ariel's bow? You've done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Oh, I didn't have much choice in
Is she
that.
talking about me?
Which, I'm sorry to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Who's there? Who's there?
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths. Finish them!
Who's there? Done and...
This has gone on long enough! My life ended long before you were born.
Done and done.
No! I won't let you ruin centuries of preparation!
Surrender and give us the bow.
Death first!
He's up there on the balcony. Come on. Enough, Bertha. Give us the bow.
How dare you! I was the arch-curate of Ariel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're a vampire? But Ariel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Ariel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Ariel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Ariel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Ariel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You're waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What trickery
Where'd you come
is
from?
this?
Teamwork right there.
That's actually quite a sad story. Come on, let's talk to Gelibor. I'm sorry. Your brother... Your brother's... I'm sorry.
So the deed has been done. The restoration of this way shrine means that Vertha must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
Gelibor, the betrayed weren't to blame.
What? What are you talking about?
He was a vampire. It was he who controlled them.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here. Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
Hey, you're welcome, and I'm still up for that drink. If you got a chance sometime, because you're gonna have an awful lot of work to do here, but you're gonna need a break.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
Absolutely. I'll be back. Now, you actually impress me with how you handled the Archcurate. So you have gone up in my estimation. That didn't take much, but you have gone up in my estimation. So we've got Auriel's bow. You seem to know about this prophecy. What are we going to do now?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
What? Me as well? That's a bit unfair. If we go and have it out with your dad, he's going to have to die. You know that, don't you?
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now.
The bow. You have Auriel's bow.
Yes, I do.
I've heard it described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
Isran, I sort of promised Serana I'd help her deal with her dad, so we're gonna need your help.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
Oh, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Is it?
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawnguard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day. For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Auriel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawnguard!
Okay, Isran, what's your plan?
We're done with this when none of them are left standing. Let's go.
Yep.
Who's there?
We'll secure the castle. You just get to their master.
Okay. I'm gonna need a better bow.
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch her.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence.
We also
How alike you've
Tell him we
become.
spoke to the person who made the prophecy in the first place.
Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you.
Family dramas.
Well, now that's done.
You got a castle now. Your dad's dead. You're certainly not going to be hanging around with me anymore. What are you going to do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawnguard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
Yeah. You've got a really high opinion of yourself. And I think I've already made it quite clear that you ain't coming.
Suit yourself.
So, the beast is destroyed. Not only that, but Ariel's bow is in safe hands.
It's over.
He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just...
Well, yeah, he's a vampire.
I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
And we joined together. Well, I suppose you died as you wanted to, fighting vampires, and we won, mate. We did win. We won. Hey, Lydia. I didn't see you at the attack on that vampire castle. I'm glad to see that that you made it out in one piece. That young chap who joined the same time as we did you see? He didn't make it. I know, it's nice, Dad, wasn't he? Look, Lydia, I'm sorry you didn't get to go on the mission to get Oriel's bow. That witch Serana just manipulated. I put her in a place though. I put her in a place because she was really nasty about all sorts of people. I'll tell you what will cheer you up. Shall we go and see if we can find a job to do? Some vampire hunting or something. Gunther, is there anything that Lydia and I can do to help the Dawnguard while we're here?
I've learned of a possible monster, and while I do not know its exact whereabouts, I do have information suggesting someone who does. Pay a visit to the beast's last known contact. Do what you must to find where it's hiding now. Then root out the monster and destroy it.
Consider it done.
Take care of yourself.
Right, Lydia, let's go monster hunting.
Everyone, inside, now! Dragon!
I'm on it.
All my years, I've never seen such a thing. All my years, I've never seen such a thing.
What manner of magic is this?
Dragonborn magic. Right, we're going to have to split up.
I really do.
Okay, and start asking people. You start at this end, and I'll start at the other end, and we'll meet up in the middle, okay? Hello. Poland? Hello.
A hearty welcome to Falkreath. All of Skyrim's true sons are welcome here.
Thank you. I'm actually looking for... You're not going to believe it. I'm looking for a vampire.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Perhaps this little bit of gold will help jog your memory.
Well, we weren't the closest of friends. Here, take this. That letter's the last I've heard of him, and mentions where he is. Now please, leave me alone.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Ah, Lydia, there you are. Before you ask any more people, I've got the information that we need. Okay? I've been given this letter, and it says, I don't know how to repay your kindness except perhaps to keep my distance so that I may not bring unwanted attention or harm to your doorstep. Should you need to get in touch with me, come to Stony Creek Cave. I think our next port of call is going to be Stony Creek Cave. What do you reckon? You're right, we have been here before, and yeah, it involves swimming.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
Lydia, we know it's a cave, we've been here before, and we know what's inside. It's a vampire. That's what we're here for. Aha! I got here without having to swim. Well, it's a good cave. No wonder people come back to inhabit it. I'm a bit disappointed. That wasn't much of an adventure, was it? Maybe we're getting a bit battle-hardened. What do you reckon? Maybe we'll take a break in the city. I think Windhelm's quite close to here.